Dinner Diva from SavingDinner.com. And today what we're going to cook is baby biscuits. You know, you have teething babies at home, and sometimes you're concerned about the packaged stuff that they have on the shelves. No need to worry now. You're in control. You can make your own cookies and be confident knowing that your children are getting a good thing. Okay, let's start first of all with our mixer. You got your mixer all set up, and we're going to add dry ingredients, then add wet ingredients, and then just bake these off like we would regular cookies. It's a snap to make. First thing we have is an egg yolk that we add to our mixer. And then we have you can either use pure maple syrup, like I have here, or you can use molasses. 3 tablespoons of molasses. All right, then the next thing we're going to add is just one plain old teaspoon of vanilla. Babies like to have a little flavor too. And then we're going to add the oil to that, which is 1½ tablespoons of, I use a cold pressed safflower oil. And then you have a 1/4 cup of either dairy milk, you can use formula, you can use rice milk, or you can use almond milk. You can even use water if you want. But the point is that you need to make sure that after under a year old that you are not giving your baby dairy yet. You add that up. Okay, and we're going to give it a slight mix just to kind of get it going a little bit. Alright, and now we're going to add the dry ingredients. And we have 1½ tablespoons of oats. And then we have 2 cups, is that about right? No, we have 1 cup of buckwheat flour. And buckwheat flour is great because buckwheat is actually a fruit, it's not a grain. You can always skip the oatmeal too if you're really watching the grains for the first year, which I suggest you do. And then you're going to add the rest of that buckwheat flour. And there you go. You've got yourself a nice little dough. And just take your spatula and get all the dough off. And then you take an ungreased cookie sheet. In the meantime, you should be having your oven preheating to 350. And again, these cook like regular cookies. It's going to take about 10 minutes to cook. You just take a teaspoon and measure them out like you would just a regular old cookie, or you can use like a little melon baller. And there you have it. That's all you do. So I'm going to show you. We already have some that are already cooked up. See there? Aren't those nice? And they're really, really hard, so baby's not going to choke on them. And when they do start to dissolve, they just crumble in the baby's mouth, so you're not going to have big old chunks. And there you go. You've got teething cookies for your baby. They're nice and sturdy and hard. They're going to dissolve in the baby's mouth and not break up into big chunks so they can inhale them. And they're safe and tasty. And yum yum, you know you want one. SavingDinner.com. Check out our new baby food menu.